I learned to fly in the SAAF on North American 86 Harvards, 1930s generation airplanes built in the USA to train World War II pilots. A popular joke then was about the difference between British and American aircraft. The British, it was said, build an aircraft and when it's finished they poke a small hole in the fuselage for the pilot to sit in. The Americans first get an armchair and then build an aircraft around it. The Harvard had 2 pilot seats in tandem, but the cockpit was indeed sized for corn-fed American farm boys. I needed 2 cushion pads behind me to achieve full rudder input. The enormous Boeing 747 was made for pilots of all sizes, so I didn't need to fly with cushions anymore. Interestingly, each pilot seat feels slightly different in every 747. A minutely higher glare shield or a tiny rake or tilt to the seat makes it easy or impossible to find the perfect spot for comfort and vision in each individual jet. I was rarely satisfied with my seat position. Cockpit preparation is a team job, so the co-pilot and I work our way systematically through instrument checks, warning systems, programming the navigation and flight management systems, and setting up the standard instrument departure (SID) route. We normally divide the flying sectors equally between us, but we've got an extra leg, so we're going to share this flight. I'm going to do the takeoff, and the co-pilot, who won the coin toss, will do the landing in Narita. While the flight engineer is still occupied with his more detailed and complex system checks, we slide our seats back and head to the galley for a much-needed jolt of caffeine. I gulp down a can of oversweetened Japanese orange juice and follow it with milky coffee. Then we relax on the comfy seats, eat freshly loaded cheese rolls, and complain to each other about the early hour until the engineer steps back with the aircraft logbook. I study the jet's maintenance history and, if satisfied with its serviceability, sign to accept the giant machine. Unlike some other airlines, maintenance issues are rarely a problem in meticulous NCA. When loading is finished, the snow-speckled loadmaster appears with another batch of documents to sign. The co-pilot and I peruse the load manifests, load sheet, weight and balance document, and finally the dangerous goods list. Under strict packing and loading conditions, a freighter may carry many goods forbidden on passenger aircraft, including nuclear materials. It's not as dangerous as it sounds. I sign, and sign yet again. Then it's see you soon to the locals and sayonara to the Japanese personnel as the engineer follows them down the ladder to check that all doors are properly closed and latched.